This was an interesting test result. The end result was a pass, but the mistakes that were made generally are automatic fails on the test. So I'm not sure quite what happened on that test, why the examiner felt they need to be lenient. But they wrote, make sure to take safe gaps that don't affect traffic. So the student was either making a short gap, so they were taking a turn when there was oncoming traffic and the oncoming traffic is a bit close, or they were playing it a bit too safe and they weren't turning, and so the traffic behind them had to hold up a bit longer than they needed to because there was a safe gap and they didn't take advantage of it. I would have to say that it was probably the second of the two. So if it was a short gap, so they're performing a dangerous action, impeding oncoming traffic, this would get marked as an automatic fail. But perhaps what happened was the student just was a little bit nervous. They had a gap there, they weren't taking advantage of it. An examiner later on said, hey, make sure to take gaps that don't affect traffic. So whether it's traffic from behind or oncoming traffic, we don't know. But it is something that we need to pay attention to. And this one also, generally speaking, results in a failure. So if you're making an unnecessary slowdown or stop, it can not pan out well on the test. So they wrote unnecessary stop. No stop sign, no people, no need to stop. This is a little bit short. I would add a couple of things in there, right? No stop sign, no red light, no yield sign. No people, no need to stop, right? There's a few things there that we need to check out for, but I'm assuming when they were talking about stop, that just meant that the intersection did not have a stop sign, the other road had stop signs, and so they were stopping when there was no need to stop because there was no stop sign. And so they got some good feedback about their parallel park. And B4 again is the first thing that they talked about here, about taking safe gaps. So yeah, it's good to see that sometimes you can make certain type of mistakes but still get a pass. But again, these two mistakes, generally speaking, are not acceptable on the test.